I'm getting ready to talk to you about a lot of changes in veterans pension laws that have just come down, published on September 18th. But I wanted to tell you something else. I'm Greg McIntyre, McIntyre Elder Law, certified attorney through the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and we are now processing and taking clients for and processing applications for veterans disability, veterans service-connected disability. As of today, call the number on the bottom of the screen. That's 704-998-5800. Taylor's going to edit that in. And let us know if you or your loved one is handling or appealing a veteran's service-connected disability claim. Give us a call and we will absolutely take care of you and schedule an appointment. No consult fee for those appointments, and it's a contingency fee case. We don't recover unless you recover. Thank you. Okay, let's sit down. Let's talk about the changes in veterans pension laws. Okay, there's been a lot of changes in veterans pension. A lot of times I call it veterans aid and attendance pension benefits. It's not exactly correct, but it is veterans pension. It's for a veteran, spouse of a veteran, or spouse of a deceased veteran. Maximum benefits over $34,000. But we got punched in the gut this week because we got a lot of changes that go into effect October 18th, 30 days from the date that they came out. They were published on September 18th of this month, a couple of days ago, 2 days ago when this airs. And they will go into effect October 18th. Right now, the rule of thumb limit on assets to have is $80,000. If you apply after October 18th, $123,600 is the Community Spouse Resource Allowance, the CSRA, for veterans aid and attendance pension benefits. I haven't looked at my notes. I have been doing nothing but eating, sleeping, kind of thinking about it in the shower, when I get up, when I go to bed. It's been worrying me, just learning the new rules. Hey, now you can have a house on a farm, and it doesn't matter. It could be a 100-acre farm, 50-acre farm, 10-acre farm. Now you can't have over a house and 2 acres. So, if you wanted to put in that application, you'd want to put it in prior to December 18th, before the rule change. December 18th. October 18th. Don't let me say December. October 18th, before the rule change. So, there's some real issues, but it's the perfect storm is what we're calling it. Okay, the perfect storm is the fact that you can move assets prior to October 18th, or under the rules, comply with the rules to protect assets before October 18th, and then apply after October 18th and take advantage of the increased from $80,000 to $123,600 written rule now. It was not a written rule, it was more of a rule of thumb, $80,000. But you can take advantage, best of both worlds right now. So right now is really the time to get in a pension application. If you think that you want to put in a veteran's pension application, right now is the time to do it. And you're running really, really short on time because we're less than 30 days out from the implementation of the rule change. But it's the perfect storm where you can take advantage of moving assets without a look-back period. And that's the big thing. Dun, dun, dun. The big deal, besides the increase in the amount of money you can keep, is that there's a 3-year look-back period now for VA transfers, for transfers of assets under the VA rules, veterans pension rules. Now that doesn't mean that we can't still plan. We've been planning for years under Medicaid rules that have a 3-year and a 5-year look-back period. Taylor's filming today. Thank you, Taylor.
You're welcome, Greg.
Isn't that right? You do a lot to help us plan under those rules, correct?
That's correct.
And you do a great job under those rules, right?
Yep.
And we're able to save a lot of assets for clients, even under those look-back rules, right?
We sure are.
So that's just something we're going to have to wrap our head around, how to plan within those look-back periods. But right now is a unique opportunity that I haven't seen. The perfect storm is you still get to move assets without a look-back period right now. However, if you apply after October 18th, then you get to claim the higher $123,600 asset keep, right? Of what you keep just right there personally on the books. So, great time to get in, do some planning, activate a veteran's pension for yourself, a parent, or a loved one. Some of the basic qualifications are you have to have been in the military at least one consecutive active duty day during a wartime event, wartime service periods. If you wouldn't mind publishing our flyer, front and back of our flyer in the comments section. Thank you. I'm also going to ask you if you would publish the summarized changes to the new rules.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3,
4 pages.
4 pages. And maybe just indicate if it's page 1, 2, 3, 4. And they do them backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd probably do them backwards, right? So that they'd be in order in the comments. So I'm going to publish these summarizations, this summarization of the 50 plus page rule change. With the 3-year look back period, that's going to present some issues. Let's talk a little bit about annuities. And I had someone ask me today, hey, can't you use annuities to place these in veterans compliant annuities? You can, but right now the sweet spot of assets there is about $130,000 to $180,000. It's what someone dubbed the sweet spot a couple of days ago. It's my understanding you can place around $70,000 in annuities, which would be the $123,600 plus up to, $201,720. So that's really our big planning area, especially for single individuals. Because they're counting transfer amounts, it's my understanding, over $78,120. So the sweet spot range is about $130,000 to $180,000. Okay, to get in a plan and do these cases. However, prior to October 18th, 28 days from now, does it matter, Taylor? No, because there's no look back period. Those rules don't apply yet. So, we are still figuring out and planning. We will be ready to plan under the new rules come 28 days from now. It's all I've been thinking about. I've been working with others on it and working with some really, really great individuals on this. So planning options are still going to be there. Qualifications are going to be there. However, the rules are just changing. And really, part of it is not necessarily bad for attorneys. I'll just be honest with you. Because it's going to be harder for someone that isn't an attorney to plan under these rules. Because they're going to be tougher rules. So it's just going to require more legal advice and legal planning. So I wanted to get on here and just talk about the rule changes. I'm going to summarize some of the high points really quickly. I'm going to run down those. Something got on my throat, Taylor. So the really big change, Taylor, what do you think is the biggest rule change?
Probably the look back period.
The look back period. Implementing a 3-year look back without a doubt is absolutely a huge change. So you have to do that planning. And how would you plan under a look back period? What's one way to plan ahead?
Go ahead and get your documents in order.
Yeah, go ahead and put life estate deed on properties that you don't live on, ladybird deeds on property you live on. Go ahead and, if you need to plan around that 2-acre limit, we can plan around that. We can look at that. Go ahead and place some monies into irrevocable trusts like Veterans Asset Protection Trust. So those are all plan ahead tools that we can sit down and plan to qualify you in 3 years for those benefits. There's no doubt about it. Proactive planning. There's more of a focus and a shift to proactive planning, and you'll hear my message start to shift some from crisis planning on veterans benefits to more proactive planning on veterans benefits. Okay. Also, another big change is the hike from around $80,000 to $123,600 that the veteran can keep and the household can keep, which is good. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. That's a good written rule there. Also, limitations on using annuities with veterans planning. There's a lot of limitations been placed on using annuities. which I'm not necessarily sure that I don't like. I may actually end up liking that rule because there was a lot of planning going on, I think, that might not should have been done, and things that could have been done a little better in a little better way through an attorney as opposed to just using financial products to qualify someone. So I think that could end up to be a plus all the way around. It's going to involve more trust planning up front with Veterans Asset Protection Trust. Big change that I've seen that I'm still going to have to figure out, I'm still working on, I'm bringing more on this, is the limit on 2 acres for the house. So if you're sitting on a farm, I guess you can't get your veterans pension, but if you're in a suburb with an acre of land and a house, you can. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't resonate with me yet. It doesn't seem fair to me. So I want to check that out more. Usually you will find fairness in the rules, and equity in the rules. So I want to make sure, I want to see what planning provisions there are, what might be done to save that surrounding property. Okay, and I'm sure there are planning provisions, although just separating the house in 2 acres and the surrounding property wouldn't work after October 18th, because if you gifted out the surrounding acreage, it would be within the look back period. So there's a lot of other ways to plan, and used to planning that way. If you can't tell, I'm just kind of constantly pinging the rules, trying to figure out how what we use now can work with them, and what new creative ways that we can use, work within the rules to protect assets and qualify veterans for benefits, which is what we want to do. Spouses cannot be caregivers. That's a big thing. I wanted to clarify that. That's not necessarily a change under the rules, but just wanted to throw that out there. A spousal caregiver, you can't pay a spouse to be a caregiver. How about that? And some other minor rules, but those are the major ones. The look back period, the raise in the community spouse resource protection limit, and the change in the ability to plan with annuities over a certain dollar amount. So right now, I would just emphasize and re-emphasize that there's a unique window. There's a unique window or opportunity right now to plan under the old rules, but also take advantage of the increased community spouse resource allowance of $123,600. So give us a call. Taylor, how should they reach us? They should go to mcelderlaw.com/vetbins, VETBENS, mcelderlaw.com/vetbins. Look at the bottom of the screen. Taylor's going to flash it up there. Or you can call our office number, 704-259-7040. That's in Shelby. And for those of you in Charlotte, Mecklenburg County and surrounding area, call our office, our Charlotte office number, which is 704-998-5800. 704-998-5800. Taylor's smiling behind the camera, kind of smirking, because she didn't think I knew that. 704-998-5800, okay? And thank you for watching us today. This is the Elder Law Report every single Friday at 10 o'clock on Facebook Live. I'd like to get a second broadcast stream going, Taylor, on Instagram Live too.
Oh.
I would like to do that, okay? Because that stays too, because you can preserve that up there for a while. So that we'll work on that, okay? But every Friday on Facebook, 10 a.m., tune into McIntyre Elder Law Facebook page, and you will see the Elder Law Report. We have some really, really good episodes coming up. I know we're going to interview Sarah Dixon in Gastonia with Helping Hands, which is a home health agency. Can't wait to talk about their move into Gaston County and all they're doing, all the great things they're doing in Gaston County. What else? Who else do we have coming up?
Dave Edwards.
Dave Edwards, who is a senior certified real estate agent in Charlotte. Okay, and we're going to talk to Dave. And who else do we have coming up? He's with Keller Williams. I think Dave's with Keller Williams.
That's next Friday.
Next Friday we're doing that with Dave. That's awesome. I can't wait. Any more?
Not yet.
Okay. So what we'll do, we'll keep you updated on veterans benefits. I'm Greg McIntyre. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Navy. Anchors away. Hoorah. Marines are also in the Navy. Just thought I'd let you know there's no Department of the Marines, in case you're wondering. Okay? Love to pick up Marines. They love to pick up me too. So, so grateful for all Army, Navy, attorney through the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. I say if you can look at your life backwards, it all makes sense, and it all does for me. And I enjoy helping veterans with benefits. And we have a very, very new announcement. We have a brand new announcement to make today. Besides all the other changes, I've learned to look at change and problems as opportunities. And Taylor knows this, okay? So in addition to the rule changes that have been published by the Veterans Administration this week, we are now accepting clients and applications for service-connected disability. Veterans service-connected disability. We have held off on this for the last few years, gearing up, staffing up, training up to make sure we're ready. I'm not ready to go play in a Super Bowl until I've got the right team members in place, I've made it through the playoffs, I know the rules, and I'm ready to go. But right now, we are opening the floodgates, we're opening the doors to veterans service-connected disability. If you have a veterans service-connected disability case, call our office or go to mcelderlaw.com/vetbins and take our pre-qualification test. Send us your information. We will also be working on a new qualification page on our website and a standalone landing page just for veterans service-connected disability, okay? I'm thrilled to announce that. I can't wait to start taking calls on that. Call our office, 704-998-5800, 998-5800 in Charlotte, or in Shelby, 704-259-7040. I cannot wait to bring you the service-connected disability option. That is a contingency fee case. There is absolutely no upfront fees, and we handle all the expenses associated with that case. Excuse me. I cannot wait to start doing that. Call us. We're thrilled to offer that. Taylor, if you can, well, I'll tell you. Okay. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited, if you can't tell. Just have a lot of change going on, but really, really good things for veterans and their benefits. I'm Greg McIntyre, Elder Law and Veteran Certified Attorney. Thank you for watching. See you next week.